Hey guys, Constant Losses here, and welcome to the top 5 best and worst spin-off games to ever grace the earth. Oh yeah, EXO, Oakley Fisher, he's here too.
Call me EXO.
He's basically just yipping.
Yep.
Anyways, let's get to the list.
Yep.
At the number 5 spot, we have Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness for the GameCube. This game is really close with another game, Colosseum, but it just happens to be better because it's newer and it has better technology. Also, it's got more Pokemon. And really, what more could you want? Besides an awesome protagonist, which Colosseum has, but Gale of Darkness doesn't really have that much of a protagonist. It's kind of bad. So, what you do in these games, they're pretty similar. They're not the same exactly, but they're pretty similar. So, they're all double battles, you steal Pokemon. That's, what else do you want me to say?
So, at the number 4 spot, we have Pokemon Snap for the Nintendo 64. It's a game about taking pictures of Pokemon. It's really fun. I don't know why it's fun, but it is fun. So, basically, you get to throw apples at some Pokemon that make them dance. That's it. Then you take pictures of them. It's a good game.
It's also the best first-person shooter of all time. Besides a couple other games. Maybe 4 or 6 or 11.
Or 92.
There's a lot of first-person shooters. But this is one of the different ones. It's kind of different.
Yeah.
It's a really funny game, though. We don't know why it works. It just does, and it's a classic in our hearts and everyone's hearts.
Yeah.
At the number 3 spot is one of my favorite games, probably my favorite game, but this isn't a list of favorites, it's a list of the best, in our opinion. So I couldn't convince him that it was the best, but it's always going to be my favorite. Pokemon trading card game, it's just amazing. Not the online one, the adventure on the Game Boy. So beautiful. It is, hands down, my favorite game on the system. It's just, if you ever want to play cards, I always want to play cards, but I don't have any friends to play cards with, so I don't want to play cards with computers. It's the best thing ever. Also, it's actually not just a cash grab. It's got a really good story, and it's better than I thought it would be, honestly. I picked it up and trading cards. Pfft, sounds lame. And I picked it up and I actually played it for quite a while, and that's why it's here. It's amazing, and it's not just a cash grab, which everyone thought it would be. What do you think about... At the number 2 spot, taking silver is a classic for the 64, Pokemon Stadium. The reason this is on the list is because it's an old game, similar to Snap, but it still holds up today. It doesn't exactly hold up graphically wise, but fun wise, can't beat it. With the mini games, those mini games were amazing. I can also take a retrospect from back when it was new. And it was amazing just to see the new Pokemon in 3D. It's like, oh my god, Pokemon 3D, this is amazing. Nowadays, it's not as visually impressive now that we have Pokemon in 3D everything, like just the main series games are. But back when it wasn't everything 3D, I couldn't imagine how amazing it must have felt to be like, and you didn't even need a copy of the game, which, a game that you'll see coming up soon. Probably should have learned off of. You could just rent Pokemon out. I still have fun with this game all the time. It is amazing, and it's really, really fun, but it's not the best. And grabbing the gold is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, basically all the DS games, and Red Rescue Team. Really? Who didn't think this was coming? Unless you thought, Conquest was coming, or Snap, or Stadium. But, seriously, these games are so in-depth. Like, I never thought that I could see something. I was like, alright, Pokemon seems pretty lighthearted. Should be a nice advantage. And then, bam, mystery dungeon coming from nowhere. Just so much in depth. So amazing. It's like a completely different game, and I did not see it coming. I never actually played Red Rescue Team. I didn't get around to it till I think it was, I don't know. But I just recently picked them up a while ago. Like a year ago. It's amazing. I loved them. I was not prepared for what happened in those games. It was very touching. And that's why it's at number 1. Like, it's Pokemon, you don't expect it to be deep, but it was. And I loved it. And so do a lot of people. And that's why it's number 1. Duh.
So as we've seen, Pokemon spin-offs are really good, and they've been noticed, and they're pretty amazing.
But some of them are terrible.
Yeah, and here's a few of them that we found.
So at the number 5 spot, we have Pokemon Rumble U for the Wii U. And it's a game unlike other Rumble games. You have to stay inside one stadium the entire game. Sometimes the stadium has little perks inside it, like ice which you slip around in, or trees which you can't go through, obviously.
Still suck.
Yeah, and there were these cash grabs, like Skylander things, Skylander, Amiibo, Disney Infinity, stuff like that. There's some of those. Yeah,
It was bad.
cash grab.
But it was still, like, good enough, so that's why it was still kind of fun. It was just so
Yeah.
bad compared to the other 2 games that
Yeah.
it made it on the list. At the
Ye-
5 spot. At the number 4 spot, we have Pokemon Dream Radar, which is okay. The gameplay is not really good. It's kind of a lot like Face Raiders, but Face Raiders is more fun because you get to shoot people in the face. But we can't be too hard on it. It was like $3, and you could also get some pretty cool Pokemon from it. But at its core, it really, really sucked. At the number 3 spot is what many people probably suspect is to be number 1, and that is Hey You Pikachu. Yeah, we know, it was pretty bad, but let me give the reasons why it's not number 1. It was a novel idea, and the reason why everybody hates it is because of the voice recognition. And it wasn't the voice recognition, it was just that Pikachu only comes for very few terms because they didn't have the time to code in, like, everything. So, yeah, he probably ignores you a lot. Also, another reason people hate this game is because of a lot of other stuff, like, you know, Pikachu just, like, wandering off, just like, blah, blah, blah. If it wouldn't happen, it would have been way better.
Have you ever wanted to watch TV on the TV that you watch Pokemon on? Yeah, well, I know you didn't. Well, here's this exclusive new game, Oakleys Channel. You get to watch basically 6 episodes of Pichu Bros over and over.
On different TVs. Also, you forget there's some other things like the news channel and the weather and the trivia and the shopping. All things you would love to do, right?
Right? No.
Of course not. At the number 4 spot, we have Pokemon Dream Radar, which is okay. The gameplay is not really good. It's kind of a lot like Face Raiders, but Face Raiders is more fun because you get to shoot people in the face. But we can't be too hard on it. It was like $3, and you could also get some pretty cool Pokemon from it. But at its core, it really, really sucked. Thanks a ton for watching, you guys. It supports us so much, and if you want to support us even more, leave a like, make sure to subscribe to my channel and Oakley Fisher. He was a huge help. And it was just amazing. This is our first top 10 thing. It wasn't really a top 10, but if you want to see more, just leave a like, comment, share this video, and leave lots of love. My name was Constant Losses, and goodbye.